What up, people? It's Slams coming back at you. It's been a while. I mean, I wish it could be under better a situation, but Velvet, we get it. We love you. We're gonna miss you a lot. So we had to have a QTE in your honor. But as we were thinking back, we're like, Velvet. What do we think when we think of Velvet? And all the obvious, the best, number one, who's going to replace you? Nobody. Oh my God, what are we going to do? After all that, we cried for about 3 or 4 days. But then we're like, we can do a QTE. Because we started thinking back, when she first came on, bingo. So we're like, I forget who brought it. It was Morg, maybe? Easty? No, one of you two. Brought the little bingo board. We're like, we can do a little bingo board. I was like, a little bingo board. And then we started throwing around ideas. And we're like, well, we can't give you guys a free space because that'd be 2 spots you'd have to do. Who wants to do 2 spaces? So, I've got some stats. I put some stats together for the event. Got a nice 2 pages, 3 pages, I don't know. I just printed it out, all right? That's all I do is print. Okay, so. I did a little tabulation, a little configuration, little monetization, and I'm gonna start at the top, or the bottom. I don't really know where the location of the statistic is, but it is inside of the QTE. So here we go. Number of games used. That would be for squares, because there's 9 squares, and you could only do 3, so you'd have to use at least 3. No, but you'd have to use at least 1 game. So, 10 people used 1 game. 14 used 2 games. And 20 people used 3 games. Now, if you do a little quick math, you're like, oh, how many is that? Well, it's 10 plus 14 plus 20, which is 44. So, just under half did 3 games. Which, I actually found that a little unique. Usually it's people looking for the lowest number of games to use. And for once, we had people using multiple games to complete it. So, that was cool. Okay, so I'm going to shout out some people who were lazy like me and used, or lucky, it could be lucky / lazy, who also used Burly Men at Sea. So me, H Blocks S, Gears of the Dead, Gillian, I still don't know which one it is. And Nemo T. So, you guys were lazy like me. There were a few other people who did the 1 games. Figured I'd shout out you guys too. Penny Sticks, who used Butter and Friends Babysitter Simulation. Dolkin used Lego Batman 3 Beyond the Gotham. Dino Roar and Robin Worldwide both used Twin Robots. And Blaze used Demetrios. So, good job, guys, for all using 1 game. Keeping it efficient QTE. Next statistical dynamic statistic here is Mentor. So the squares, Mentor was the one where we used a game that Velvet wrote a guide for, which is quite a few of those. So of the games used, I got like a few. So we used, it's counted by squares. So again, the people who used, is it? No, this is instances. Per person. Okay, this is the number of people, right? Yeah, because 3 times, that's way more than 9. So we got 9 people used Burly Men at Sea. And then 7 used Word Sudoku. 3 used Frisky Business. 3 used Licky the Lucky Lizard Lives Again. And then we got 1s for Butter and Friends, Death Squared, It's Spring Again, Jackbox Party Pack 2, Knob Switch, Marooners, and Sir Eats a Lot. So that was the mentor side of Velvet's mentorship and her geniality. I'm making up words here. Do what I want. Let's go. Celebrate. That was the square, I believe, in the middle. Was it in the middle? I think it was in the middle. Was it on the left? Middle? It was in the middle. Where we celebrated July. The EDs who played a game in July, because that's what we did. So the number of people who used an ED, the number of EDs used by people, the number of people that used, no, the number of times an ED was used. There we go. There's some words. Zapberg. slutting it out with 10 people used the Zetberg game, because Zetberg just threw himself to the wind. It was like, let's play all these games. He's a crazy man. Easty got 7. Slams got 5. Morg with 2. MK with 1. And Dezu 0. Because no one wants to play what Dezu's playing, which is quite all right. Because if you think what he's playing, I'm like, no thank you. No thank you. Next, potluck. Many of you may remember Velvet's potluck event, where you earned food trophies, and then we ate them. So 14 people used the potluck food trophy slot area. And here's our list of our potluck. It's quite a potluck. So we got 2 donuts, good start. 2 Gruyères, it's 2 cheeses. And then we got pineapple, nicely done. Anchovies, I would not bring that to a potluck, but that's okay. Apple and carrot, because you gotta have some little sampler dish. I don't know what you're dipping in. Chips, also. Gotta have chips on hand. Chocolate, which is an interesting choice, because most of us, some of us, at least I know how Velvet feels about chocolate. But that's okay. Some other people like chocolate, and Velvet likes to appease the many. You don't want to say, no chocolate, because I don't like it. She's like, if you like chocolate, bring chocolate, and I'll let you guys have it, because she's cool like that. And then we got a cookie. It doesn't say what kind of cookie. It could be sugar cookie. Could be a chocolate chip cookie. Could be a sprinkle cookie. Could be upside down pineapple cookie, which isn't a thing, but that's okay. We got, it said duckling, but I just went with duck, because it was duck. So you're bringing duck. That's your main course, apparently. We got a lollipop, because you gotta have some snacks, lollipops, and ramen. So interesting potluck selection we got going on. Yeah, donuts and cheese. Ha! Yes. We got victory, which, if some of you don't know, well, first there's this dapper-looking gentleman in a green blazer with a nice, it's not really a fedora, but he's got white pants, and whew, he's looking slick. Oh, anyways, so Victory Square was, some of you may know of the Count to 10 thread that's in the Zero Post Count forum. Basically, members try to get to 10 without the staff cutting it in between. Well, since she has been off of staffage, she has helped win the game several times, much to the befuddlement of slams. She knows I went voting, and she was like, let's do it. So, yeah. So, in this one, we picked 1 to 10, just to celebrate. Not really celebrate, more like bring attention to the travesty that is our losses. So we got 11 people used 1, 5 people used 2, 2 people used 3, 2 people used 4, 4 people used 5, nobody used 6, 7, 8, or 9. It's interesting. I think at least one person would have done that, but I guess 1 through 5. And then 10, 8. 8 people used 10. So 32 people like to count numbers. Yes! Oh, do I need the back of that? No, I already read that. All right, and then we got, so I wanted to see which was the most popular, and it would appear, is it this way? If you're looking at me this way, from top right to bottom left, that was the Victory Celebrate Mentor. 21 people used that one for almost 50%, it's 48%. And then it was top right down the right side, Victory Potluck Colorful, 11 people. That was a fourth of you. And then top left to bottom left. No, top left to bottom left. That was Legacy Heart Mentor, which is 7 people, 16%. And then we got middle left to middle right, which was Heart Celebrate Potluck, 3 of you, 7%. And then we got our one person, Twilight Star, the only person to do this row in this square, most specifically, the Mentor Best Event Color. So Twilight was the only one to use the spelling of Velvet, which was done so masterfully. And then nobody wanted to do teamwork. I saw someone in the forum, in the thread, request some help on that, but never got around to it. So down the middle is no good, and up top is no good. Nobody wanted to do teamwork, so that's okay. And then I tallied up all the games used, so all the games across all the squares. Okay, I wrote games used by multiple people. So 21 people used Burly Men at Sea. I'm not sure if that's right. I'm trying to, let's see. Would that, yeah, that's about 40. That's 30. No, that's way more than 40. I really don't know. Games used by multiple people. Ah, that's right. So this is a list of games that at least more than one person used. It's not the count. It's because a lot of people used one game once, so I'm not even going to mention those. And then a lot of people used their one game for all 3 squares. So this is people who used... No, this is games that were used by multiple people. I don't know why I make things so complicated with my words, but whatever. Burly Men at Sea. Top of the list. 21 uses. People? I should really write down better what I'm trying to statisticalize here. But I got 21 Burly Men at Sea. It's 21 something, either 21 squares or 21 people. 21 people sounds convincing, but it might be squares. I'm really upset at myself right now. I don't know which one it is. We got Word Sudoku by Paugi, 9 something. Twin Robots, 8. Licky the Lucky Lizard Lives Again at 6. Gem Smashers at 5. Burnout Paradise Remastered 3. That's got to be unique. Unique people. Right? Fuck, I don't know. Anyways, Red Dead Redemption, 3 times. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, 2. Hugh, Sir Eats a Lot, and Square Boy versus Bullies at 2. Now I'm going to shout out everyone that helped out. Shout out to Velvet. Shout out the shout out with the shout out. So we got MK, Ashbo92, Bara 333, Bink, Uncia, Bink, Blaze, Naruto Shippuden, Clazer, Darth _ Dino _ We got Discadoc X, Dolkin, Easty, Gears of the Dead, Gillian, H-Blocks, Hell Q3 Ed, I Bleed Green, I Lion, Jerry Appleby, J Via Fieria, Java, Ferreira, JVA. I'm sorry, man. Terrible. Kaio Rimmel 007, Luffy Buggy, Mike Keese, Nemo G, Nyannian Express, Penny Sticks, Reverend Sid, Rez, Road Tunner, Robin Worldwide, Scavenger, Shrap X, Slams, Smart Bomb, Stay True 1985, Saint Germain, Tired Monkey, actually T1 Red Monkey, Terminator, Man United Fan, Minus the City, The Real Clayman, Twilight Star, Twiz, TWYZ, WrestleFanatic 77, and Zetberg. People, that's the end of the stats. And I gotta go home, because, no, I just got it, I guess. Sitting in the car, people are walking by, I feel guilty. I don't feel guilty, I just feel like I should have left by now. But, I gotta do my video in the car, like old times. So, thanks for the QTE participation, people. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Stay tuned to the next one. Soon. You never know. You never know when it'll pop up. It could just be like, meow. It could be meow. It could be, well, it's not going to be like meow, because typically they start on the Friday to the Sunday, 0000 UTC. So, stay tuned to some Friday in the near future. Doses! We love you, Velvet.